Hi guys, welcome back to the 5 Yard Film Sessions. I'm Nathan and I'm part of the 5 Yard family, and this is our review of wide receiver Rashod Bateman. Before I get started, please can you like, comment and subscribe. Rashod Bateman, wide receiver out of the University of Minnesota. 21 years old, 6 foot 2 inches tall and weighs 190 pounds. In 2019, Bateman opted out of the 2020 season. He then opted back in September. He played all 5 games into November. When you cancelled 2 games because of a COVID-19 outbreak, he opted out a second time. His career highlights and awards include AP Third Team All-America in 2019, Richard Howard Receiver of the Year in 2019, First Team All-Big Ten in 2019 and in 2020. Bateman's college career saw him set Minnesota freshman records with 51 receptions and 704 receiving yards, scoring 6 touchdowns. As a sophomore, he caught 57 passes for 1,170 yards and 11 touchdowns. I'm a Minnesota fan, so I've got a vested interest in him. 2019 season when he was with Tyler Johnson was absolutely outstanding, and that was when I first really interested in Bateman. A lot of people saw him as the wide receiver too early on. There was not much between him and Tyler Johnson throughout that season. If anything, I felt that Bateman was a better player, but they're very, very different in what they do. So what do I like about Bateman? He's good size, he's a good route runner, and he's in the slot and outside. He's good at both. And he's got some great film of him really accelerating after the catch. Often there's a little jink. It separates him from being just a big guy that can catch over the top. He's definitely got more to his game than that. And what I want to concentrate on, I'll show you some of the video about exactly some of the underneath stuff and some of the more clever things that Bateman brings to the game. I expect him to go off the board pretty high. He could be used in various different ways. When we look at comparisons, the obvious one to compare him to is probably Justin Jefferson. And if Bateman can make the same impact as Jefferson, I'm sure he'll be happy. So let's look at the first tape. This first clip is against Purdue in 2020. It's 3rd and 8 at the end of the first quarter, so it's a pretty important play. And the man they go to is Rashod Bateman. Here is Bateman circled at the top of the screen. And what we're going to see is a basic drag route that the opposition is slow to spot. In the next video, we move on to later in the same game. Still a pretty tight score, and again a big 3rd down play. And again, they go to Bateman. Here you see him circled, and he's going to run a corner route. He beats his man for speed, and even though the throw is underthrown, he still manages to make the catch. This clip, we are still in 2020. This time it's Iowa at home. This clip is one that all coaches will like to see, as Bateman lines up in the slot on his own 10-yard line. Again, it's another 3rd down, and again, Bateman is their go-to guy. From the first 3 clips shown, you can already see that Bateman has got very good hands, and he can be used in multiple ways. For this clip, same game, and this time you're going to see a jerk route from Bateman, and it's nice that we get to see a few yards after the catch. Here we see some decent footwork and a change of pace from Bateman. One thing we haven't fully seen yet is a decent run after the catch in traffic. So here we go, 2nd and 10 in the 3rd, 18 points down against a very good Michigan defense. Here we see some decent footwork and a change of pace from Bateman. As we watch a few of the Pro Day highlights, I will chat through my ideal landing spots for Bateman. Like Justin Jefferson, I think Rashod Bateman would benefit from landing somewhere that has already got a solid wide receiver 1 in place. This will give him time to settle into his new team and won't put too much pressure on him right from the get-go. I don't expect Bateman to make it to pick 29, but if he did, I see Green Bay as a top pick for him. The wide receiver 2 on the opposite side to Davante Adams would be a dream landing spot. As a Vikings fan, this would be a nightmare for me. In a lot of mock drafts, I've seen Bateman landing at Miami. For me, this wouldn't be the greatest landing spot due to there not being a wide receiver 1 already in place and the obvious rookie quarterback who is yet to show his full arm strength in the NFL. Another highly mocked landing spot is the Philadelphia Eagles. Similar to the Miami Dolphins, in my view, it wouldn't be a great landing spot. Again, rookie QB and no presence of a wide receiver 1. Our 5-yard college team had Bateman going at pick number 19 to the Washington football team. Now, this is an interesting one because I actually think this would be a great landing spot for Rashod Bateman. With Ryan Fitzpatrick at QB and Terry McLaurin on the field, I think that could be a really good landing spot. It would certainly be an exciting one. As I let the tape roll, you will see that Bateman seems to have a knack for finding space in soft zone coverage. This is versus Maryland in 2020, and as you will see, he exploits the gaps in the secondary to get a nice first down. Okay, most of you watching will be thinking, hang on a minute, we haven't seen a touchdown yet. So let's go back to some tape from 2019 and a huge game against Penn State. Bateman lined up out wide, as you can see circled. Tanner Morgan spots that the safety is too far over, and so does Bateman, and the rest is history. There's a great play to see Bateman running what looks like is going to be a post route, and then he turns it into a hook route. Here we are, we're just about to see it again at a different angle. As you can see, squares up the corner. Post by post, no, hook right, round. Easy catch, make sure his feet are in bounds. On to the next one. Same game again, 3rd and 10. Big play this one. And it's a corner route. Excellent run from Bateman and well found by his quarterback. So after watching the tape, where do you guys expect Bateman to come off the board? Please let me know on Twitter at NATO NFL or contact the team at 5-Yard College. I really hope you like this player review. Please remember, it's a fans review for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. So get in touch and remember, keep rushing.